Hey guys, I'm going to show you a weird exercise that will teach you to use your inner core. Really important to improve posture, but also aesthetics. You know, back in the 70s, all the bodybuilders used to do this, and that's how they kind of got that V shape and that really small waist. It's called a stomach vacuum. You may be aware of it, but we've actually got this muscle that wraps right around our waist called the intra-abdominal wall. They actually call it nature's waist belt. That's where all our strength and stability really comes from. But because of the lifestyles we lead, we generally eat a lot of foods that we're intolerant to, that cause a lot of inflammation, stress. That muscle actually shuts down. Because when we eat foods that cause inflammation, the stomach is connected via nerves to all those muscles surrounding the stomach. And if there's inflammation, it sends signals and literally inhibits and shuts those muscles down. So that's why we need to reteach these muscles to work and get them to activate in the right sequence again. And that's why some people, they do a lot of core work, but they always have that little pot belly. It's because this muscle is weak and all their organs and stomach just kind of falls out. So until you get some tone to that intra-abdominal wall, you're never gonna kind of get that flat stomach. So there's a lot of different ways you can actually do the stomach vacuum. By that I mean, there's a lot of different positions. You can do it in a seated, you can do it lying on your back, you can do it in a 4-point position. Play around, whatever works best for you, try it. But the concept is the same. So I'm gonna show it to you in this position today. I like to wrap my hands around my waist just so I can feel what's happening within my waist. So we always start with a bit in breath through the nose. So inhale through the nose. As you inhale, you wanna fill the belly up. Try not to breathe shallow. Really wanna get the air deep. You're gonna inhale, fill the belly up. Then it's gonna be a powerful exhale and you're gonna draw everything in. And essentially what you're gonna be ended up with is that big concave in your stomach. I don't know if you've seen the famous Arnie pose where he's kind of like this and he's got that big concave in his chest. That's virtually the stomach vacuum. That's what we're trying to achieve. So I'll kind of do it from the side. Maybe you might be able to see it a little bit better. So I'll do a couple reps so you understand. So big breath, big exhale. So when I exhale and I'm drawing my belly button towards my spine, but I'm also activating my pelvic floor. That's the muscle that you stop urination when you're going to the toilet. So you're drawing that up, you're drawing in, and you're sucking in as hard as you can, and you're letting all the air out, and you're holding that sucked in position for 5 to 10 seconds. So I recommend doing this every day for 30 days. You know, set yourself a challenge, and you'll be surprised about how much control you have with your breathing. And your core. One, this is going to teach you to breathe from the diaphragm, and it's going to improve your core strength and build a nice aesthetically pleasing core as well. Give it a shot, guys, really important. I first learned this through Paul Chek and Elliot Hulse, you know, good stuff.